Welcome to In the Kitchen with Dinah. Today we're making chicken with green beans and mushrooms.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Gonna taste good, I know.
Chicken with green beans and mushrooms is a winner chicken dinner, and it's done in one skillet. And it takes, I don't even think it takes 30 minutes. So let's get started. I've got fresh green beans. We're gonna need anywhere from 1/2 to 3/4 of a pound. I like more green beans in them. And just for the sake of it, I'm gonna weigh these so that I know how many I have. That's not even. Okay, there's 11 ounces. So let's just go with that. I'm gonna rinse these quick. So we're gonna start with our green beans first, and we are gonna microwave them a little to get them tender crisp, because this is a one skillet meal. So I'm just gonna line them all up. If they got some bad ends, trim them off. And then I'm just gonna cut them in half, throw them in a microwave safe bowl. This would be a good job for a kid if you got one hanging around your house. Let's line up our next bit. Do you think you like green beans? I don't think you do like green beans. These are not cooked. I don't think you like them.
You probably eat it just because we said.
Just because our mom is in the kitchen. Yeah. Should we try it? Do you want to try green bean? He like it. He like it. Mikey like it. Oh, Denver like it.
It came from mom. It's got to be good, right?
Do you like green beans now?
He likes grass, so you.
You do like grass.
Practically the same thing.
Here.
Ooh, he got it.
Here, have that one. Now I got something bad started. So I'm going to put a little water in the bottom of these. I'm going to microwave them for 8 minutes. Oh, wow. Start not clear. All right, so those are cooking in the microwave. I've got some chicken thighs sitting here. We're gonna cut those up last. Now I need 10 ounces of mushrooms. So let's get this on the scale. I got this big, beautiful mushrooms at Costco, so we're just gonna measure some out here. See how many more mushrooms it takes. 10, let's put one in for good measure. Okay, I'm gonna wash these off, and then we're gonna get these sliced up too. So I made this recipe before, and we decided that we really liked it on rice. So if you want to have it on rice, I would start your rice now too. So you just want to slice the mushrooms. I mean, you can leave them however big you want them. I don't like them much smaller than that, just because they're gonna shrink when they cook. This really is a delicious dish. It's got a chicken broth and heavy cream and garlic with some Parmesan kind of sauce on it. Man, it reheats really, really well. Okay, none of these are perfect. They're all different sizes. I'm gonna stick them back in this bowl because we are headed over to the stove here in a minute. I'm gonna get some chicken cut. I always save my chicken last since my cutting board is already a mess. I've got some chicken thighs here. The recipe calls for 4. I think my Costco package had 5, so that's what I'm using. And these are nice and big. So I'm just gonna slice them real thin. And we'll get your chicken all ready. Once you have everything prepped, it does go together really quickly. That smells so good.
What a good boy sitting there. You looking for a moment to drop something, just in case. Those green beans were awful good, huh? Yeah.
So now that we have all of our meat and our vegetables prepped, I'm gonna wash my hands and we're gonna head over to the skillet and get it hot. All right, so we're here at the stove. The rest happens, all the magic happens right here. So we're gonna take a good tablespoon of butter, put it in your hot skillet. And also some oil. You can use avocado or olive oil or canola oil, whatever you want. Give it a splash. Got the mound of chicken here. It's gonna. Okay, now we're just gonna move the chicken in here. Those are really big thighs.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I'm taking this to the sink.
Are you finding something, Danny?
He thinks he
Are you
is.
finding something? What did Mama drop?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, go to your spot. All right, this is cooking, and it's very basic on the seasonings. We just need some lemon pepper, and I just use the Lowry's, or I guess this is McCormick lemon pepper. Let's just do this to taste. We're gonna sprinkle this everywhere. This gave it such great flavor. And some salt. Now my green beans were done cooking in the microwave, so I just drained the water off of them, and they're still tender crisp, which is just exactly what you want, because once we put them in the sauce, they're gonna cook just a little bit longer. Okay, you just wanna let these sit and cook for about 4 minutes or so. So we're just gonna let those hang out. So the chicken's been cooking for a minute. I'm gonna toss the mushrooms in and get those cooking. And I know this looks like a lot, but it really is gonna probably turn, cook down and be half the amount. So, and I'm going to season them just a little bit more because my mushrooms never come seasoned. I don't know about yours. Season as you go. Just want to be careful though, because this Parmesan is a little salty and you could get it too salty. I do like a little heavier on the pepper. All right, when this is cooking, I am also going to get some garlic in there. Couple cloves, you can use garlic powder if you want. I'm gonna trying to use the rest of this up. So I'm just gonna get a good old scoop. All right, so this is cooking away. I'll just keep stirring it, making sure the chicken's getting cooked.
Oh, I see all the water, the mushrooms.
Yeah, which is fine. It adds so much flavor. We're gonna add 1/2 cup of chicken broth to this. And I just use the Better Than bouillon. Keep it in my fridge. It is so economical. So I've got 1/2 cup of water. And I'm probably a little heavier handed on the chicken bouillon. I'm just gonna squish it up. And dump it in because it is gonna cook when it's in there. All right, now we're gonna add the green beans in. All right, now that that's been cooking for a little bit, I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of cream, and then we're gonna let that cook for a while. And you want the heavy whipping cream just for the sake of the deliciousness of it. Don't do milk or anything. You want the thick, rich sauce for this. I don't know how long it's been going.
10 minutes and 36 seconds.
This has been?
Since we started the shot again, yeah.
Just want to make sure it's all cooked.
Danny, what's your mama cooking now? What's mama cooking? She got
Chicken.
something good?
Chicken.
Chicken. Oh boy.
So I'm almost ready to add the cheese to this, but I'm going to taste this for seasoning and make sure it's seasoned okay, because you just never know. You can always add, but you can't take away. So that's perfect. By the time we get the cheese in there, it'll be terrific. So before I add the cheese though, I am going to, see if I can reach it. Add a cornstarch slurry to it to thicken it. Probably because I'm too impatient to wait for it to cook down, and I love all that sauce. So I'm just gonna take a good scoop, and I'm gonna actually pull some of the sauce off here because there is so much of it. Then it'll thicken that sauce right up. Still need some more.
Basically a nice white gravy when you do it like this. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, get that in there. Stir it around. It tightens that sauce right up. All right, before I do too much stirring, let's get some cheese in there. And you want a good, amount, at least a half a cup. Actually, all the rest of it.
Delicious. Oh my God.
And that's it. You got a 1 skillet chicken with green beans and mushrooms. We're gonna serve it over rice. I don't know, did it take a half hour? Probably it did.
It did about a half hour.
But hey, it's a 30-minute meal. It heats up great. If there's just 2 of us, we'll get a couple meals out of this easily. So that is super handy. Thank you so much for joining me today as I showed you how to make chicken with green beans and mushrooms in 1 skillet, probably a 30-minute dinner you can make on a weekend or a weeknight, and it's great for leftovers. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and I will see you on the next episode.
Clap that clapper.
Clap on. Clap on. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, okay. Oh man, how old are we in that commercial? Oh my gosh.
I'll do it later. Have I got a winner chicken dinner for you? It's green beans with, oh my gosh, with chicken. The end of the day.
End of the day is what we get, but it's funnier bloopers. So that's
Here we go. Green beans with, wow. It is green. I keep looking at them.
Stop looking at the chicken.
Gonna taste good, I know.